What's going on, guys? Wait on a hookah back, and it's been a minute. How long has it been? 4 months? 4 months? Hold on, let me just look. YouTube says 3 months, so we're gonna do it 3 months. It's been 3 months. Wow. That's yeah, it's been a while. So, what have I been up to? 3 months. What'd you do, Wade? Well, I quit my job. I was working at Sprint. Stopped that. I'm going back to school now, WVU. Go Mountaineers. Not really, I don't really give a shit, but yeah, so WVU, I'm a new freshman. Not really, I mean, I'm second time freshman, you know. You go, you stop, you go back. That's what I'm doing now. So anyway, I'm in school. Girlfriend and I moved. This is our house. That's why you might notice a little different background instead of my old desk. That desk got burned, unfortunately. But yeah, so got a new setup, got some more room to do reviews, so I've got this nice whiteboard to work with, so you guys might see some memes and whatnot on there. So yeah, got more space, got more grass to cut. We got more cats. We have 6 cats now. 6 cats. Please help. Please help. We have chickens now too. Fresh eggs are dope, so that's nice. Yeah, I mean, we moved. Moving, we're still like unpacking and shit, so I mean that's the majority of why reviews didn't happen. Like this space right here didn't get cleared off until like a week ago. So yeah, that's where reviews have been. And that's kind of where I'm at with life. Going to school, going on computer science, all that good stuff. Still smoking a lot of hookah. Trying to smoke as much as I can because I like to smoke. And I like to do reviews, so I'm happy to be back in front of the camera. I've been doing some picture reviews. I've been trying to keep the blogs consistent. If you don't know my blogs, check them out at hookheroes.com and b2hookah.com. So if you want to check those out, you can. There are links in the description, of course. But yeah, so life update over. What are we doing today? We're doing a review. It's been a long fucking time since I've done a video review. So yeah, let's just jump into it. We're going to be talking about the Thunder Slim hose that I'm using today. So if you don't know, Thunder is a hose company based out of Brazil. They make very lightweight, very affordable hoses. They used to be made out of vinyl material, like the hosing one, the hose tubing. I don't know. The hose itself was made out of a vinyl material. So they didn't last very long, but they're great hoses. I still use my mid-stylus all the time. And now they've come out with the Slim hose, which features new tubing, new handle, new everything, brand new, just out of the gate new product. Then they also redid their dark hose with the new tubing. I'll talk about that in a different review at some point, but that's a great improvement. Today we're talking about the Slim. The Slim was very, very talked about because the handle is, I think, one of their longest, if not, no, it's not as long as the mid-stylus handle, but it's just a very comfortable length. So yeah, it was very hyped because people like Thunder hoses as is, and they were talking about this new tubing, and people were like, yo, if they can do fucking, like, they can make tubing that doesn't rip, be on that shit. And so they did. And so here we are. We're talking about the Slim hose. So yeah. So the Slim hose is one of the longest hoses I own. I'll overlay a clip now, but you can see it's longer than my aviator hose, which was previously my longest hose. I don't know the exact length, but it is about 1 foot longer than an aluminum D hose. I say that because the aluminum D hose is pretty standard. Everyone has used one at some point. If you want to go with like a Namor and Narbiche, it's going to be probably a solid 1 foot longer than that as well, although I don't have one to test that on. However, yeah, it's going to be a lot longer. So, you know, it's this fucking long. I mean, it's great for passing with friends, even, I mean, solo smoking like I am today. Smoking some Tangier's New Lemon Lime. It's great. So let's talk about the big pros behind the hose itself. So the hose it's not a vinyl material like it was previously. It's kind of like this weird silicone vinyl hybrid where you could see it doesn't kink at all, and even like the hose handle where kinking usually happened, I think I can smoke like this. No added restriction. So the material, it's kind of like stretchy. It's not like full-on silicone, but it is silicone based from what I understand. And yeah, that's one of the biggest things, and it's what makes it great. I mean, that's awesome how long it is and how resistant it is to kinking and ripping. Like, I would have to take a knife to this, I think, to cut it. I'm not gonna do that because I like this hose. But yeah, so that's one of the biggest things with the hose and why people were very excited about it, because this new tubing, they implemented this on all of their hoses. That would be a huge deal. Now, the other big thing is the handle. The handle is one of my favorites right now. I like long and simple hoses. They're very light. This is extremely light. This is the lightest hose handle that I think I own. The B2 hose handle is the only one that comes close, and even that I think is a little bit heavier than this. This thing weighs maybe like half a pound, if that. Like that might be pushing it. I don't have a scale to test it on. My God, this thing is like, I mean, it's light as fuck. So yeah, that's fucking dope. I mean, light handles, it's easy to pass, it's just a light hose overall. So it's great for things like glass hookahs where you're always worried about them tipping over. You don't have to worry about that with this because it's so easy to handle. Now let's talk about the draw. So let me just So the draw is a little bit more restricted, even more restricted I think than the previous Thunder hoses. Definitely more restricted than a D hose, Sheikah Typhoon hose. Sorry, I'm just looking at my hoses. The only thing I think it's not more restricted than is the Aviator hose, because that's a rather restricted hose. So this is a little bit more open than the Aviator hose. I'll show you a picture now so you can see the ports, so you can see how, or a little clip, so you can see how restricted it is in comparison. So yeah, it's a little bit more restricted, so if you like a little bit more restriction in your life, this is a great way to implement just a little bit more restriction. Get a little bit more flavor, but you still get those dank ass clouds that I know you guys love. So yeah, that's the hose. The hose retails at $27.99, making it double the price of the Thunder Slim, or the Thunder Dark hose. It is a little bit more expensive, but I also think with this new tubing that it's gonna last longer. So you're putting a little bit more money into the hose, but you're getting a lot more out in my opinion. And it's become one of my daily rotators as far as hoses go. Like I'm using either this, the V2 hose, or the Timber hose, which you'll see a review on soon. But yeah, overall, I'm just blown away with the quality that Thunder has implemented, and it's a drastic step up. I mean, this is definitely on par with the D hose as far as like longevity. Like I've used my D hose for over a year because of how well the material is made and how long it's lasted up. It's fine. I mean, it's totally fine. I haven't had any issues with my D hoses, and this is the same thing. I'm not gonna have any issues with this because the tubing is better. The handle, I think, is a little bit higher quality. Speaking of which, one of my biggest complaints with the Thunder Dark hose was actually the handle. Not even that it was too short, but they were made from like a cast, and it was plastic, so it they didn't like trim them at the ends very well, so they kind of had like a little sharp edge at the end. This is I think, aluminum handle. It's a metal of some kind. But yeah, so with that, it doesn't have that at all. This is totally smooth, and it's easy to, put in your mouth. You can just, it's not you're not gonna worry about it being sharp or anything. Although I probably wouldn't do that again. But yeah, so it is double the price, but I think it's worth it. I think you're getting more of an investment out of your hose. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys want to pick it up, you can head over to hookahheroes.com. Use my discount code WaitOnAHookah to save you 15% off of your order. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys are happy to see me back on camera. I'm happy to be back on camera. You should see more reviews coming soon. I don't know with what frequency and whatnot, because school varies, but I'll do my best to get them out to you as much as I can. I've got some exciting reviews to talk about. Got the Cloud Mini V2, got the Thunder Dark V2, the Timber hose, which is up there on that's like one of the next ones you'll probably see. I've got the KSC line of Alchemist to talk about. So yeah, expect to see some more reviews coming soon. I am happy to be back. I hope you guys are happy to have me. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, comments, or concerns, as always, drop those in the comments below. I'd like to try and answer those as much as I can. I'll be able to help you out to the best of my ability. If you like the video, don't forget to smash that motherfucking like button. Just smash it! And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy smokes.